the Supreme Court to defer their march. The Tamil Nadu government has agreed to give an alternate proposal to the RSS for its route march. Matter will next be heard on the 17th. You remember this matter went up to the Supreme Court. There were questions that were raised about the manner in which the march is to be conducted. There were objections that were raised by the state government about the route of the march that is to be followed. Certain security apprehensions were also being raised. The RSS said that it's going to delay, it's going to listen. The Tamil Nadu government also said that it's going to provide an alternate route. Ananya, our legal correspondent with us on the show. Ananya, can you break down the arguments on both the sides? What did the apex court say? Why has the RSS relented?
Well, the matter started on Mr. for the Tamil Nadu government, saying that it's not completely opposing to the demand of the RSS to take out this march. However, it is just saying that certain areas should be avoided, like Coimbatore, where in fact a blast took place recently. He also said that certain areas had PFI, which has recently been banned by the central government. Senior advocate Mahesh Jetmalani was appearing for the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, or the RSS, clearly told the court that this government is trying to ban us because they think that we are opposing them. Is basically that there is in fact a difference of opinion between the RSS and the current Tamil Nadu government, is what Mr. Jetmalani pointed out to the court. However, since there's a holy break that is going to take place before the court, and there was a technicality involved to this particular case, that appeal had not been filed against the orders of the Madras High Court, and this was something that the court was into the technicalities. Hence, Mr. Rodgi said that he will file in fact appeal against this particular order and against the orders of the Madras High Court, and then the matter can be heard.
Ananya, technicalities aside, can you very simply explain to our viewers, we have very little time on the broadcast, but can you explain to our viewers what did the High Court say and what are the objections that the state government has over this march by the RSS? Am I audible to you, Ananya? We'll try and connect with Ananya and get more details, but as Ananya pointed out, there were certain technicalities as well. You have to formally file an appeal from the High Court to the Supreme Court. Since that technicality was not addressed, both the sides have relented. The RSS has agreed to defer the march. The Tamil Nadu government is also saying they're going to suggest alternate routes. The argument that was made by Mr. Mahesh Jetmalani, who was appearing for the RSS at the Supreme Court, is that they should be allowed to conduct this march, and any kind of objections that have been raised are disproportionate and not substantial to the case. The state government had raised multiple questions, including law and order situation, security situation within the state. Multiple routes were not being allowed, and the RSS went to the court. The matter was also being heard at the High Court, and hence this matter reached the Supreme Court eventually. For now, the march has been deferred. Fresh dates are going to be decided by the RSS. More importantly, the state government will also come to the Supreme Court and suggest what are the alternative routes that can be taken. This is not the first time that the right-wing organization RSS wants to take out a march across the state and the state government has an objection. Similar kind of political confrontations have been seen between the two even earlier. Well, with that, it's a wrap from my side on this edition of CNN News 18. My colleague